One. What's up, everybody? My name is BZB,
I'm Adrian.
I'm Danae.
and this is But
Actually,
Decent.
the
the
podcast.
podcast. Come on, say these say podcast.
Come on, Cindy. Say.
Yeah, podcast.
Podcast. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Maybe not. Okay, we're not going to go down
We
that
ain't.
rabbit
We not.
hole.
God,
Hey
that is
y'all.
living rent free in my head. Hello, guys.
What's
How
up,
y'all
guys? How y'all feeling, man?
feeling pretty? All right.
Okay.
Feeling all right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm in Austin, Texas
Okay.
In A Town, the other A
for
Town.
work. Yeah.
Come
So
on.
that's same chick, different background. I'm all right.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ.
Yeah, here
What?
for a work conference, leaving tomorrow
Okay.
and just chilling.
Okay.
Nice.
Been a
nice,
weekend
nice.
of that if we're doing weekend recaps. Just been
We are, but before we get into weekend recaps, make sure everybody subscribes and likes
Mhm.
and shares
Yeah.
and all of those good things. Okay.
Yeah. Do all
For
of
sure, for
that.
sure.
Yes.
Do all of those good things. So who should we go to for the first weekend recap?
Definitely Adrian, because it was his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Adrian.
Yes,
Adrian.
yes. Thank you.
MC8.
Thank you.
I'm MC
Oh,
Adrian.
MC8. Wow. All right.
Happy
You are going there.
birthday.
Thank you, guys. I actually turned 38.
Ooh,
So
38.
great.
30 Adrian.
38, and I was gonna change my name, but I was like, you cannot go into this chapter being so dramatic. So maybe
You're
next
gonna
time.
change your name. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, here, because you could do that.
Oh, yeah, true.
I
I thought you was,
I
I
ain't
thought
changing
you was
my
talking
name.
about going down to the courthouse.
Now
Wait,
I'm
whoa.
supposed to. I should have 10 years ago, but that's another conversation for another day.
Right.
How
We
was your
don't have enough
birthday?
alcohol for
What'd you
that.
do?
Do you hear
Right.
me? Do you hear me? But very good weekend. It was a jam-packed thing. I mean, starting Friday, and it did not let up until about 8ish last night. And who had to go to work this morning and be there at 6 o'clock? It had the
Mm,
nerve to get there at like 5:55.
mm.
Mm.
Yeah, who
You
didn't
just
leave? Yeah, didn't leave
you
until
just ain't
almost.
supposed to work on your birthday.
You know,
But
I want to just say maybe I'm just not supposed to work, and I've never
right.
felt that way.
I'm
And I
just
feel
not going
like
to work.
I would hear you say it, and your mama gonna say it, and I would be like, "Oh, you got to work." The older I get, I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea.
That's like the thing they say. What is your dream job? I do not dream of work.
I
Who
do not
somebody
Um,
said
dream of work.
at all.
that? Right.
Oh
But
yes,
you went to
but
work.
went to work
Lord.
this morning. And it was cool. But I did take a nap when I got home from work because it was necessary. But great weekend. Friday I went to, so I was trying to think of something because I didn't plan anything because I just wasn't in that space. And so then finally Wednesday, in true Adrian fashion, I was like, you know what? Maybe I could make a little invitation. I could do this. All you gotta do is send a text message. And so I did that on Friday. And so I sent it to a couple people for this place called Margaritas. And I got there. One of my sister, I thought we were gonna ride together, but things happened and she wasn't able to go. And so I got dropped off there by one of my other friends who couldn't go. And then I was just like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm here already. I went to the bar by myself, got me a margarita, and I was
Mm.
sitting there and like responding to my Facebook dating booths and all that stuff.
Oh,
And yeah,
yes.
through Adrian fashion. Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about? And so I did that. And then some of my other friends were coming and they called. They were like, we pulling up, blah, blah, blah. And so they finally came in and they was like, you here by yourself? I was like, yeah. Then one of them was like, ain't that your cousin? How about it was a table of maybe like 6 of my cousins there the entire time that I was there by myself and I did not realize.
Oh,
So of course
what?
my whole heart was like, I was like, oh
Oh,
my
that's a
god.
surprise.
Yes, and then they just started because it's a billion of us,
It's
and
so
so
many.
then they just started to pour in a lot of my cousins, one of my sisters, and some friends, and it was just a great time, a very good
Mm.
time. Just got to feel the love, and that was something that I needed for this birthday in particular. I was just like, I just want to feel this. Like it wasn't a matter of me finding a 5-star restaurant. Like that wasn't the thing for me. And then like me and dinner, like I feel like you can't really have fun after dinner because then it's like you got to go home. But brunch,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole day.
It's a
So I feel
loophole.
like and so it's like you go to dinner, then it's like it's dark and your body's tired and you ate whatever you ate. So I was like, I just want the experience. So I had that. And so I got that on Friday. Then Saturday we did a holiday party at another group of my friends, the brunch group, and hey y'all, and then we did a holiday party at one of our friends' house, and let me tell you about this holiday party with a nice cider, another
Mm.
cranberry tequila number,
Mm.
um, sommelier,
Wow. That's
um,
fancy.
Wow.
a, a magician.
Oh wow.
Mm.
And all of the food and black games that you can think of in a little
Mm.
West Loop space with a balcony
Mm.
off the expressway. That
Mm.
was
That's
Saturday.
beautiful.
Real
Really
true
nice.
90, baby.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was a great time. So we
A
did
good
that.
old black time.
A good old black
Good old
time.
black time. I like that. That
Yeah.
actually needs to be a t-shirt. I like that.
Yeah, a good old
Horizontal
black time.
and a good old black
That
time.
that could be
It
the
was.
episode title.
Yeah. Because
A
it
good
was
old
it
black.
was
I'm gonna
that.
go ahead and write that down. Let me write that down.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna change my caption on my post I just made and say I had a good old black time because I did.
You did
I
that.
did for sure.
Yeah.
And so so that was Saturday, and then Sunday we went to brunch. We went to Duplex, and then we went to this beautiful
Mhm.
spot in the city on
Yeah.
Michigan
Uh-huh.
that we've
Let's
all
see.
had an experience with.
Michigan
Um,
is a big street
next to the cleaners,
next to
where
the
you once reside.
uh, the
Uh,
cleaners.
the
I don't know.
wings. Oh my God, Danae, work with me here.
I'm trying to remember. Michigan is a big
Wait,
street.
Okay, so you didn't hear the part where I said where you used to live.
I've, child, I've lived all over the world.
Danae, Michigan. Oh my God, Brian, are you following me?
I do.
yeah, I've
I
been there
know.
too,
Yes.
right?
You
Yes,
have.
with the
Yes.
wings.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yes.
and they
yes.
okay, all right.
I don't know what wings we
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh my
I'm
god.
lost, child. Whatever. Continue.
Anyway, because you just took that away from me.
I'm
So we went
sorry. I didn't.
there. You did, but we we went there, and I was able to have a shot of Sir Davis. So I was excited
Mhm,
about that. Have
Mm,
y'all
mhm,
had that?
mm-mm,
mm-mm,
Very smoky. I was
mm.
like,
mm.
Beyonce, like,
Cowboy Carter. That's the
what
Cowboy
exactly
Carter.
are you trying to
Right.
do to me? Because at first I was like, people could run through that bottle. No, you cannot, baby. You
So it
cannot
has a
run.
bite.
You are going to sit there as if you're drinking tea. I blew
Mm.
my cup.
You blew a shot.
It was room temperature.
I sat at that table with the little oh yeah, so B, so you know how we love to talk about nigga Nova, and so I was able to get like a black leather pant
Leather
and like a
pant.
vest, and we was nigga Nova shade
Yeah.
like doing our nigga Nova thing, and I was sitting in those people's establishment blowing a shot. And that
Mm.
sounds terrible, but that's
Mm.
what I was doing. And I was just
Mhm.
like, Beyonce Giselle, that is
You
a
trying to
drink.
kill me.
But you know what? It's a drink, but I feel like your partner should try it. And I
Mm.
want to be there because I feel
Mm.
like it's gonna be a difference. So
He
let's
has
just put that
asked
out
about
there.
it.
And B,
Oh.
I feel like you have to experience one of those that we did one at the
Oh
space
yeah,
in
I know. I do
Michigan.
know now. I know now.
Michigan.
I know
And
exactly what you're talking about.
okay. And so then we did a like a bourbon tasting. and he had like 5 different bourbons and like the glasses and the ice, and
He think
there
he
was a
is a polyhead.
charcuterie board. I was just like,
Charcuterie
what
board,
am I?
charcuterie board. Now you know you in for a good time. You
Yeah.
got a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
And he was like,
There was
I mean,
shrimp.
with a purple cheese. What do you call that cheese tonight? You
The
know the
purple
cheese I'm
cheese.
talking about.
The roll from Mariano's. It's like a
Yes.
blueberry something, but it is so good. Just a little scoop.
Listen, you
That's a
put
good
that
cheese
on
right
a
there.
Triscuit and you are living your life.
They got a
Uh,
cranberry too.
See, that's so at
Uh-huh.
this next one, because we're gonna
Uh-huh.
speak this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
But he had like 5 different ones, and he was like telling you about like notes and stuff. It was
Mm,
a real. I was
Wow.
like, go
yeah.
ahead. So we got to do that. Baby.
Yeah,
We
can't
gotta
tell
do
him
that.
nothing.
Did that smokiness taste like that mezcal? I love how she said
Oh,
that.
man.
That
No, because I
mezcal.
feel
Let
like
me get.
the mezcal is like, to me, is more like
Like a
uh,
tire.
Yes.
yeah, but still with like
Yes.
an acidic taste to it, right? Like a fizzy TV water or something. Like that's what it gives to me. But like this
Dirty.
smoky gave just that, it gave smoke. Like
It
very,
gives
very calm, very
oh,
adult.
before I left from work, we had a game, and like the dividers in the gyms. One of them got stuck like in rotation, and it was like a burnt tire smell, like came
Mhm.
throughout the whole school. That's what mezcal smell like, or it
That's
tastes like.
exactly what
It
it.
tastes like,
Yeah, that's
like
exactly what it
just
tastes like.
the
I
smokiness
mean,
of a tire.
god damn, y'all. I may go. I'm still going to have a drink with Moscow, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And you two,
With some
damn.
what?
You
With some
got
what?
smoking,
It ain't Moscow.
smoke
It's
in your chest.
mezcal. You got to mezcal.
Sorry, my
That's what it's
cousin
called.
is calling me. Sorry, y'all. My
Jeez
cousin
Louise.
is FaceTiming me. I'm sorry.
Well,
Hey, cousin.
what up,
You gotta
though?
wait, cousin.
Yes, Christina.
But that
but
so that was
yes.
your birthday, and then you went to work today.
Oh yeah. Oh, and do you know I went to the WIT?
Actually, I do, because I
So
got your
much.
location.
I was like, and
Got that
people do
low.
this every week. I left. I was like, I am breathing so hard. It was so much
Yeah.
happening. So much
club.
happening. I was at a nightclub. They said stop saying nightclub, but I was at a nightclub.
Yeah, don't say nightclub, What the hell?
Ah,
Yeah, you know me
I
and my
was down
friends, we went
to a
to a
nightclub and
nightclub.
in a section, and I was like,
it was
who-
down to the lounge.
There's fire and signs and lights and people and muscles and booties and what is, and y'all do this every
Listen,
week.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
whoo, I will go to
That's
Odyssey any day. Like, don't
that's
get me wrong, this was
crazy.
the time, but this
Whew.
too much. It was
A more chill vibe is necessary.
because I'm 38, right?
Mhm.
And I don't have time for that. My nervous system is tired of my shit. But yes, a great weekend. I'm very grateful, very, very grateful. Thankful to everybody, that was sending me love and showing love and all those things. So it was a good time. It was a time.
I love to hear it.
I'm
That's
glad
beautiful.
you felt the love.
Yes.
Well, over on this front, like I said, I've been in Austin. And I have had similar experiences to being in the club. It's like,
We all
fam
this
in the
is
club. In
this
the
is
Are you
club, we
racist?
all fam.
Are you
it's a lot
racist?
going on here. So here for a conference, we go to the conference throughout the day, and then people kind of hang out at night. In Austin, Texas, they have 6th Street, which is very similar to like a Bourbon Street. And so people hang out and walk up and down and go from place to place. So did a little of that. Also, like the reason why we're here, there's a vendor. It's a convention for my job field or whatever. And so there's a vendor show. A lot of people like throw events to try to persuade you to get their product. And so it's like scoreboard companies. It's like different softwares and stuff like that. So a lot of the parties, they sponsor a party and people go to the parties and hang out. So
how are these parties?
it's nice to like you're there to network or whatever, but for a little black girl like me,
I was gonna say you be networking. What you
sometimes
be saying?
no, I don't. It's just common
Small talk.
conversation, like small talk, just all the things that I hate, right? So
All the things that
I
you
drag them
love.
Sorry.
out.
All of
Yeah,
the
don't feel
things that you
bad. I'm
love.
sorry,
Yeah.
friend. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so
I
I
don't
try
feel
to
bad.
like duck off and have my own time, go to dinner by myself or like just decompress. So today was a
Yeah.
day of decompression. After doing a lot of that yesterday. Um, just got caught up on some rest. I watched the Jamie Foxx. Y'all seen the Jamie Foxx stand up
I
yet?
have
I
not.
didn't
Or
see it yet.
whatever. Yeah. It's interesting. I want y'all to watch it and
Okay.
maybe
What
we
would you
could check
give
back
it? What
in.
would you? Okay. Okay. Let's.
It's hard to say because
You
it's
want us to
not
watch it first.
She does.
he is so multifaceted that it's almost like a one-man show.
Yeah,
Um
yeah.
it's not all comedy, like he plays the piano some. He is also like just telling his story because he been through a lot. But I think y'all should still watch it and
Okay. I want
experience
to.
it yourself.
I want to.
Yeah.
Because I like Jamie Foxx. Because I'm gonna play DJ Play a Love Song. I'm going to play that.
That album.
Yeah.
Oh, that ties into the episode, like the meat
So
of the
I just.
episode today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, so I'm coming back home tomorrow, and
Woohoo!
probably gonna just chill for the rest of the night. Like, set up some emails, do some work stuff, but just from a horizontal position in the hotel.
Mhm.
So that's my thing. All right. I'm tired of barbecue. I don't need no more.
You don't need no more cue.
I
I
don't
You
need
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 no
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 more
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 cue.
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 I don't want another pickle. I don't want no more sauce.
Oh,
Enough
do they
is
have to
enough.
be like pickle? Like, oh, you leave tomorrow. Like, I was gonna say like any pickled carrots or pickled
I'm sure they do
okra,
because they
because
are
that's
really
my
pickled
jam.
down.
I'm
They
gonna get
super
down with
pickled
some.
down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pickled down. I am saying all the crazy
In a
stuff,
super
but
pickle. That's funny.
I am saying all the crazy stuff.
Pause.
But
Okay.
but also, two things can be
Yeah.
true at the same.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it is overwhelmingly. They are big on banana. Their desserts are banana pudding, peach cobbler,
Key lime
and
pie.
you get it with like every meal. That on
Oh
top of
wow.
this one place we went to, we walked in and they was like, "Oh, is this you guys' first time?" I'm like, "How they know?" We
You
must look
look
like
like
first timers,
a first timer.
but it's like cafeteria style,
Okay.
and
Mm.
you like get your thing. You go up, ask for what size you want. They got like macaroni. Everything is so heavy, like it's heavy
Mhm.
food,
Yeah.
Mhm.
heavy,
We are
creamy.
grown.
They
You are
like got cream
grown.
corn.
You're grown.
Cream
You are
corn
grown.
and beans and that
Mm-hmm.
old kind of food.
Real
Um,
starchy.
which
Stick
real,
to
real
your
spicy,
ribs.
which is
Yeah.
why my stomach been hurting all day. But um, and then so you get your sides, you tell them what dessert you want, and then you get to like the meat counter, and they
Oh.
break everything down by like pounds. So like I'm
Mm.
not used to eating that way, so I'm like, okay, how much
So,
brisket is a pound? Like
Right.
I and so a person that was here with us, he was like, I just got a whole damn plate of meat because he was getting a pound of everything. I'm like, he was like,
that's
I
oh
don't
my God,
know.
that's so much.
I don't know how
That's
to
so
order
much.
my food like that. I'm like, yes. But I was lucky enough to have a girl. I was like, I want a half a pound of turkey. And she was like, oh, that's gonna be like 6 pieces. I'm like, okay, nah, I don't need 6 pieces of turkey.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I
And so
want
you can
more.
kind of but you can kind of like deduce from there.
Okay.
But a lot of Spanish speaking folks, lots of homeless
Mhm.
folks here.
Wow.
Um, it's a beautiful city. It's just it's giving the Atlanta for our light skinned brothers and sisters.
Light
That's what
skin.
Atlanta is. Yeah.
Light skin.
This is where they go. The Joe Rogan Comedy Club is here. Um, lots of people come here for that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a cool city, but whatever. Leaving tomorrow, ready to come back home. It is warm here, so it's hard to know how to dress, but
Oh,
we
like
worked
how
it out.
warm? How warm?
It is. You walk to the corner and there's a bead dripping down your back.
Not your back.
Come on,
Yeah,
D.
Nelson, break your
down the
back.
middle of
Oh
your back.
wow.
In
Like, woo.
December. In
I just walk
December.
to the corner. It's in
Wow.
December. Christmas is in a week. And that's how it
Jesus.
feels. Yeah.
Trouble
But
in
it's
my
also
way.
been like rainy and that makes it humid.
Oh yeah. I
And
mean,
that don't make it no better. So
yeah.
I'm glad I got this hair like this. I can slap me on a hat and keep it moving. That's what I've been doing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
our girl in the
that's about
A
it.
right now.
Yeah.
This is not the A.
The
This
lowercase
is not
A.
the A. Lowercase A for sure.
The lowercase.
Lowercase A is so funny.
That's funny.
That's good, Agent.
Yeah, that is. Good job.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
B, how was your weekend?
Yes.
So on Friday, I was with the Saints and the Aints in the casino, huh? Playing my
Okay.
bass.
Come
Playing your
on.
Playing it
Dang.
in. And we was playing for like 30 hours. We was playing from like it wasn't actually that bad. It was like 6 to like 11. We really started playing like 6:30,
That's a long
6:45,
time,
something like that.
though.
Woo.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
decent amount
long
of
time, though.
it's a
Straight.
decent we had some breaks, so it was cool.
Okay.
It was cool
Okay.
how it went. Shout out to my boy Lakeem, so shout out to him. But yeah, it was cool. I learned a lot. Mike Tyson has a quote. He says, everybody has a plan till they get hit in the mouth. And boy, oh boy, did I have a plan until everybody started
Then you
playing.
in a
I
hot
couldn't hear
seat.
myself no more. I was like, I said my amp is not nearly loud enough for this
Oh,
room. Like not
no.
nearly. So yeah, it
Oh,
was
dang.
hilarious. But I pressed my way and we made it to the end. So
Yeah.
it was good.
Wow.
The singer didn't the singer wasn't there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Okay. A little
So
traffic,
randomly,
maybe.
so randomly,
So,
my homie.
but this is not your first gig. Oh, is it your first guitar gig?
My first bass gig, yeah.
Bass.
Bass, yeah, bass gig.
Guitar.
Well, okay. It's the
It's a
same
bass
thing.
guitar.
It's a guitar, right? It's a bass
It
guitar.
right.
Sounds different.
She in there. She kind of
I
in
know.
there.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
you've done the piano.
The humidity, the humidity in the A is getting to it.
Keys.
Anyway,
Keys. He plays the keys.
oh my goodness. Yeah. So so yeah, that was and it was cool. And I wanna keep pressing on. It was cool because the singer that we were originally supposed to have was not there. So he just found somebody who was in the casino who he did a gig with for New Year's. And he was like, bro, you want to sing for like 2 hours? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And so now this set list is hilarious because this set list that we worked on is no more. Poof. I was prepared. Now
Renaissance.
So that was that first punch. First punch.
Yeah, that was that first punch. Because he was like, yeah, what y'all know? He was like, I know some Prince, I know some Usher. Like it was kind of in the wheelhouse, but those songs weren't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? So like you hear these songs all the time and stuff. And the thing that I'm realizing is like this one bass player said, I just listen to a lot of songs all the time because then when I play it and somebody just start singing it, I'll just kind of know at least how it sounds and then transfer it to your fingers. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, I learned like 10 new songs. They was like, come on, we doing this one. Just on the fly. Just on the fly.
Oh, that's good, B.
That was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm
it was
not
crazy.
shocked because you are talented.
Thank you.
That sounds like high pressure.
Listen, he is grown.
Okay.
He is an adult.
You did that.
I tell you the highest pressure though, more than like a casino, a party, whatever, is church. That's the highest pressure. Because especially like a funeral or something like that, somebody say, you know what?
The range of this
brother musician, can you put me in H flat? Put me in A. And for y'all that don't know, H is not even a key. It goes A through G. It goes A through G. That's it. So somebody talking about put me in J flat, you already know it's gonna be a long 3 minutes. Okay, very long 3 minutes.
Whoa, J flat.
And you
J
just gotta
flat is
work off what
crazy.
they giving you.
Yeah, I remember one time when we were at our former church, and the lady said it was another person playing keys, right? And she just started singing, and he couldn't really follow because it was her own song that was made up in the church. They call it the prophetic song, right? But this was just a song that she made up, and she said,
an
"No, that's
original
okay.
piece.
That's okay, brother musician. That's okay. You see, this is a prophetic song. We are not on the same plane. It's okay. You can stop singing. It's all right." She said, "Don't worry about it. Don't, brother musician. Don't worry about it. That's okay. I'm higher. Amen. Okay." And then I'll just keep singing.
I want to know who.
I would love to know.
And that is some good old church mess. But
when we get off this, we're gonna give our top 3
offline,
who it is.
offline.
Oh yeah,
offline.
Y'all so trying.
So yeah, that was Friday. Saturday, unfortunately, we had a funeral to go to, but it was a very nice service. Then later that night, we had a party to go to, 60-year-old party to go to. And yeah, that was cool. And then Sunday we just kind of chilled. I ain't taking no after church in that, but I did. We did reorganize the basement, so I got a new background. If y'all don't,
yeah,
notice.
I was
Yeah,
noticing like something look a little different over there.
A little different.
Come on,
quick story on Saturday, because we went to ballet, then we came home. So by the time we came home, we had like 2 hours, right? And so I said, I'm about to sit down and play the game, listen to some music, just relaxing and stuff. And my also loverly wife said, "You know what? Don't you want to move this furniture?" I said, like, right now. Right now? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and move it. Whatever you say, babe.
Don't you talk about my friend.
Whatever you say.
That's a good man. That's a good man.
That's a
you
good
know
man.
what's good for you. You get your ass
we moving.
That's a good man, Savannah.
Right. She said, "I can't really help you because if I can't throw my back out because So I'm moving and stuff. So 45 minutes later, she said, "Wow, you're really sweating." Yeah, it's really hot. What? It feel like Austin down here.
45 minutes is insane for moving furniture. I don't want to do that.
So then I get to sit down again because I said, now we got like an hour 15 left, right, before we gotta go. I said, I'm about to play my game, listen to my music. She said, and actually, you got a lot of chords over here. Do you want to get that together? I said, I mean, not right now.
Dang.
I love that.
But I will say I love my space now. I can do my YouTube stuff, I can do my podcast and stuff, and it looks amazing.
She knows
it's a lesson in that.
She know what she's talking about.
Black women be knowing.
Black women be knowing.
We had a good old black time moving furniture. Organizing course.
A good old black time.
Women be shopping.
You cannot stop.
Stop. A woman.
I'm done.
Oh, women be shopping. Today, that's gonna be fun no matter what time in our life that we say it. We're gonna be 107. Women be shopping.
Women be shopping. Women be shopping.
I'm sorry. Need a break.
Oh, damn,
I'm just like, where your face go?
All right.
Excuse me.
I had to get myself together.
Oh, man,
but yeah. Wow. Okay. So segments. We are at 30 minutes already. Woo, this is gonna be a long one.
Women be shopping. Women be shopping. Niggas be talking. We have to catch up.
You gotta stop speaking.
She is not going to be good for the rest of the episode.
Okay, let's center ourselves, guys. Let's come back.
Camera off again. Turn that camera off.
Ooh, Tootie Russell.
Here I am. I'm back.
Oh,
all right,
wait.
and moving on.
Nice.
So, what y'all mad about? does anyone have a what y'all mad about? Here we go. Brian,
I
go
learned
for
I learned a couple days ago on TikTok that Raphael Sadiq is just like a horrible person when it comes to the
Oh
music
no.
business. Like horrible. Like
What, he be taking
what
people's paper?
Lucy Pearl,
Mm-hmm.
the she was from what? 702 or In Vogue?
In Vogue. And you better get it right.
She was about to smack your ass,
Get
nigga.
it right.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Yeah, so basically, Raphael Sadiq came to her and was like, "Listen, I don't have a lot of money to give to you. However, when we make it, we gonna make it, and I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So, the music comes out and stuff, and as they're doing interviews, they only want to talk to her. He gets jealous. He's just he and like his thing. He's kind of like Joe Budden of music.
Ike Turner.
He be breaking up his own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ike Turner, man.
Yeah. Joe Budden do mess up everything he get in.
It'd be really good. It go for a
Yeah.
really long time and then just poof. It's like he self-destructs it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Wow.
So yeah, I learned that. I learned it from
He's very talented, but like
super talented.
not a
Play a lot of
common
instruments.
known name. Yeah. And it has
Yeah.
to be something that's making it
So,
not go to the next level.
Yeah, that's what I'm mad about. Fix it, Raphael Sadiq.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
All right, wellness.
Okay. I something that really has just like been a blessing to me during this weekend was just the like your own like interpretation of like time and what it looks like for you. And I was just really in the space of just like reflecting and like thinking about, I remember on this birthday this year, this was happening. And it's just the thing where we really, really, really got to pay attention to like the time that we're spending on things that don't serve us. Like, because if you're giving it too much time, then it's taking so much from you. But then like when you give time to those things that feel good to you and that, all that, it's just so good. So be careful with your time. Be careful with your time. Like I want us to all get to a better place of like spending time on things that feel good, because life be hard and you're gonna spend so much time on shit that's not serving you opposed to things that are, so
Yeah.
you just think about, just that. So I was in that bag this weekend and I was like feeling so many different emotions and stuff, and I was just like, damn, but it's all gonna work together. Like, so you gotta go through it. So that was my thing. That's the bag that I was in this weekend, and I want to share that with our listeners and you guys. Pay attention to what you're spending your time on.
Yeah, that's that reflective birthday talk.
Listen, crying for no reason,
birthday will
and crying, crying. Tears
out
both sides. And I was just like, whoo, what is happening, brother?
Yeah.
Brother?
Yes.
Gotta be able to have that moment with yourself.
For sure. For sure. So that was
wisdom. Bow.
Yeah, bow. I don't really got no wisdom this week. But I will piggyback on what Adrian said. That's like when people talk about music that they don't love so much. It's like, well, what do you love? Because I'm confused. You talk about stuff that you don't love more than you talk about the stuff that you do love.
What exactly are we after here?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's like that's one of my favorite words that I learned. A contrarian, just a person that is against all popular like beliefs, or like, oh, this person is a really good rapper. If 90% of people believe that this person is a good rapper, good singer, they're like, oh nah, I know a lot of underground people that's way better than them. Oh my god.
No, you don't. You do not know another Beyonce.
Oh, the people that say Beyonce don't even really be singing. This stupid person.
Talking about?
This stupid person I used to work with said something, and I was just like, I just looked at her.
You are dumb.
Don't think this is gonna work.
You are really dumb.
I don't think you should ever talk to me again in your life. person.
That's just like crazy to say.
Like you are so
Contrarianism.
stupid. Listen,
Yeah.
contrary.
Just saying something because you want to be saying something.
Because you
Want to be
saying
starting
something.
something.
Open your
Mama
mouth
say,
and
Mama say,
laugh
Mama
out loud.
That's what he say. That's what the song say.
That is exactly all of this is in line with what we're talking about today, and I love it.
Listen.
You know it.
So, thank you for the wisdom. Thanks for the wellness.
Yeah.
We be mad, but we get through it. Okay,
we be getting through it.
We be getting through it. But today I wanted to use the meat of the time to talk about some in-year wrap-up stuff in music. If you guys you see people start posting around this time of the year, they're like replays and like most watched, most listened to, all of that stuff. And mine came up and it just sparked an idea to see what y'all's was. I think it would make for good conversation. So that's what we're gonna do. So which streaming platform do y'all use? Are you a Spotify? You a Apple?
I'm an Apple Music, Apple Pandora, and what the one for Alexa? Amazon Music or whatever.
Amazon Music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, B?
I use Apple and Spotify.
Now that's an interesting combination because don't they do the same thing? Like I thought it was like you had to pick one. You got to be a blood or a crib. Like
be a blood or a crip is crazy. And this nigga said he do. I'm both of them.
Right, both. I'm a Brip.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a Brip. I'm a Clud. I found that Spotify gives me better recommendations for artists that I wouldn't have even discovered. So I feel like Spotify does better with like playlists and stuff like that. To me, I feel like Spotify a little bit is for the people a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So. Interesting.
Yeah,
I chose a side and I am loyal to Apple. But then sometimes it like causes issues. I feel like younger, because I work in schools, a lot of younger kids, like if they share in a playlist for like they warm up music, it's always in Spotify. And then I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Like I don't know how to use this. So
how do I do this?
I need to familiarize myself because it's the commercials. Right, like if you have
a commercial, I hate a commercial.
That just throws me off. Like even back when we were listening to radio, they still would do like an hour straight of music.
Yeah,
and by that time you're not in the car no more. You're not listening no more. So it's not like, but it was uninterrupted music time. But now they throw in those ads and they throw me off. Take that out.
Fix it.
Danae, when you told me about the YouTube Premium, like, and so my mama just because mamas play music on YouTube, and she also doesn't see the value in the commercial and not having commercials. She's about the commercial, and so if I'm at her house and she plays something, I'll just be like. It's like, I don't know who the hell you think you are. I'm like, these, you can use my information.
Yeah.
But you have to stop doing this to yourself, ma'am.
Commercials just mess up the vibe.
It really does.
I blame you because I didn't have a problem with it before. And when you told me, you got commercials on your Pandora, I was like, what you say?
Did you just call me broke? Actually,
like, wow. I am trying, ma'am.
Right.
I will pay $5 a month.
I think it makes for a much more pleasurable listening experience. Okay?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But so do you pay? So we pay for the.
I do.
I don't know. So Apple again, when the class action lawsuit come out, at this point, I don't know what I'm paying Apple for. But
right.
I don't know if that's your business. You just do it. Because you need it.
No,
so
no.
You just do it like Target.
Like if anything pops up on my phone from Apple saying you need this, I'm gonna just probably get it. So I end up $4.99, $11.99, $18.99, and like that just be. I feel like some ain't right about it, but whatever.
You're right.
And we're gonna be reporting on the class action lawsuit in a little bit.
We are gonna get our settlement checks in the mail. I want my $37.
Yes, I do. Give me back off my 70 cents. But anyway.
God, y'all are so funny. Get off my 70 cents.
Get off my 70 cents.
The Buffin balls. Listen, God, y'all are so funny tonight.
Anywho, all right. So paying for the music. So you got your replay. What
I want to know. Yeah, go ahead. I was just gonna say, definitely, I want to know y'all top 5 artists. But go ahead with your question, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So I'm in mind. So my oh Lord, that's then sign me out.
Oh no.
Here we go. What is your top artist played? Yeah, top artist. They give you the top 5. So mine was obviously Beyonce. Second, Kendrick Lamar. My third was Drake. My fourth was Stevie Wonder. And my fifth was Mary J. Blige, which that's kind of me in a nutshell.
Good morning,
always.
gorgeous.
Right.
Brian J. Blige come out again. Brian J. Blige come out again. I didn't even try to.
Because you are here. And we will respect you, Brian J. Blige. We welcome you, Brian J.
Blige. But okay, so we got your top 5, but how many minutes though?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that a thing? This is
deep. Are you on there,
Adrian? Yeah, but Jesus.
Mine is 1,251 minutes of Beyonce.
Okay. Yeah.
851 minutes of Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
598 minutes of Drake. 430 minutes of Stevie Wonder, and 215 minutes of Mary J. Blige.
That's Good Morning Gorgeous every morning.
That is not exactly the Mary. What the Mary is like, y'all know I'm in an old car or whatever, so I had to plug my phone up in my car, and every time the first song in my Apple is a Mary song, and so like it's cashing it like every time and making it seem like I listen to a ton of Mary J. Blige. Really, like I got my go-tos, but you know, I'm not listening to whole Mary albums. But yeah, that's what I got.
That's funny.
What y'all got?
Adrian, what about you?
Oh my God, let me just tell you, this is so funny to me. I have never. This is my first time. I was today years old when I found out about this, and so now it just makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So my top artists, number 1 is Beyonce. Number 2 is Destiny's Child. Number 3 is Erykah Badu. Number 4 is Faith Evans, and number 5 is Usher.
So you just smell like incense all the time.
I mean, I felt so good reading this because as soon as I said every artist, I was just like, I know what song I was playing. Yeah. I'm going to play Confessions. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Part 1 or part 2?
None, no skips. No skips.
Oh,
the album.
Yeah, no skips. Like I am
that's
going
that's
to.
a good one.
Yeah.
What's your first artist? How many minutes?
2,091 minutes for Beyonce Giselle.
Golly, I thought I listened to a lot of music.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Beyonce. I'm gonna play her down. I am.
You've been listening
Kitty Cat.
to me.
I'm gonna play Beyonce.
We got songs that like if they come up in a rotation, you're never gonna go through like fast forward. You're just not.
No, you gotta play it.
And you said that you would soon be home. But baby, that was a long time ago. What? Who's not gonna play that? Because I am. I'm
not feeling it.
Ooh. I'm not feeling it. Yeah.
It felt good. But yeah, so that's mine. What about you, B?
I just want to say before I say this, I'm just a smooth nigga that love the Lord. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen.
Okay.
That's all.
Top artist number one, Lucky Day at
I love.
1132 minutes. Number
Mm.
two, Marvin Sapp at 938 minutes. Number
Yeah.
three, Ricky Dillard at 831 minutes.
Wow, you have put me to
Come on,
shame.
Ricky.
I am. Ooh, my playlist is not of the Lord. Okay.
Adrian was like genuine.
Because Faith Evans is talking about as soon as
Yeah.
I get home, I will make it up to you. And you said Ricky Dillard?
So anxious.
Wow. Listen.
It's 10-10. Where
It's
you been?
10.
That's what the song
10.
say.
That is a
Where
very
you
specific
been?
time in black math. At
It is
10, 10,
10.
everybody know.
Where you been?
Where you,
Okay.
Where you
get my
been?
message?
Where
Did you? Like, what's happening?
No, you ain't lying. You
Oh,
ain't lying.
Listen.
Dog,
But that
that's
is
so
the beauty of this podcast. That is the
Mhm.
beauty
We
of
cover
But
the
Actually
gamut, baby. We cover
listen,
all
Yep.
the
listen,
things.
this is a safe space. We are not
Yeah.
going to judge you, Ricky Dillard.
Ricky
What was
Dillard.
after? What
Listen.
was after
Go
Ricky?
ahead,
Who was
Brian
after
J.
Ricky?
Blige. What was next?
Number 4, Vincent Bohannon and
Mm.
SOV at 689 minutes. And last but not least, my bass brethren, Jason Nelson at 594 minutes. So four gospel artists.
Mhm.
It,
And Lucky
and I
Day.
could already tell
And
you
Lucky Day.
And
And
Lucky
Lucky
Day. You
Day.
are a good man. You are a good man, Savannah.
Good man's the better, right there.
And it'd be so funny because I be knowing rap and stuff. I be listening to rap. I'm like, this for sure is going to show up in my replay. Not a lick. Not a lick. I actually want to
Wow.
see
I'm
my
shocked that
first
you're not having any Kendrick in your top 5.
Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar is number 9.
Okay.
And then that's really the only
Well, let me see.
in my top
Let me say.
in my
Let me
top
see.
15.
Let me see if I
In my
get it
top
anymore.
15, he's my only rapper.
Wow.
Beyonce is number 12. That's crazy. I didn't. Yeah.
I got Richard.
Huh.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
I got Salt. I got Richard.
Andrew, you looking
Smallwood.
further at yours?
I got Salt. I got Richard Smallwood. And I got Ari Lennox and Alicia Keys and Jennifer Hudson and Luther.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I should just be quiet. Oh, Ari Lennox, because that's my sister. That is my sister. I love her 2 pieces. But yes, Ari Lennox is there. She's there.
That's
so
funny.
my next question is what role does music play in your your day to day? Like
Mhm.
where are you racking up these minutes mostly?
Oh, that's a good
Um
question.
and what is it based on?
Oh,
That girl a professional.
listen, Miss Russell.
What
Listen,
the
Ma'am, I respect you. I know for me, a lot of it is in my commute to and from work. Because I travel about 35 minutes, maybe. It's no traffic really. It's all highway because I work so early. And then I get off late, only like 55. I'll have a little hold up, but like for 294 and 94, like I'm cool. But a lot in the car, a lot when I brush my teeth at night. A lot if I'm meal prepping. And it helps my mood.
Yeah.
So if I have a mood, like sometimes I just gotta have a good playlist. Sometimes I just need to listen to selection. I just need to. Like that just feels good to me because I love selection. And but like that's my jam.
Okay.
That's my jam with it. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
B.
It's very important.
I'm always listening to music, whether I'm putting up dishes or got my baby in the bath or something, or I'm always listening to music. And in the car, like some musicians, they like, yeah, when I get in the car, I just want silence. And I'm like, that is not me. Not me. And not because I'm like afraid to be alone with myself, because I know people say that too, but I just really do love music. I like really do love music. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little sprinkle of cheese on top. of everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice to just have in the background. Yeah. I am listening. Depends. Sometimes I wake up in the mood to listen to music like right away. And so I have my headphones in when I'm like showering and getting ready. When I'm like packing up for work, then I get in my car. I listen to podcasts a lot, but I also listen to music just as equally. I generally go into work with an earpod in and I try, if people leave me alone, I try to be listening to music.
They
all
leave
day
you
long.
alone at work. What they
Right.
think you come in here for?
Right. Well, no, it is a nice background, like soundtrack
to your
what
day.
to my day. So I spend a lot of time at work listening. And then same thing, headed back home when I'm cleaning or just chilling. Sometimes I just pop some on. And yeah, so I rack up a lot of music is just kind of always attached at the hip in some way.
Sure. For sure.
So what like trends in your music replay thing do you see? Like does it speak to the kind of year, because we're like getting down to the time where people do the New Year reboot, or I don't know, New Year's for me is always a time of reflection. So looking back like over the year, because it like they break it down by month, and so you can see like when certain trends in music started to happen. Like obviously over the summer, a big one for me was the Kendrick Lamar beef. Like that I feel like at that time that was all I was consuming. Like I was not watching TV. Like I was just listening to stuff and like reading into stuff. So at that time of the year, I was like on crack.
Yeah. On crack.
You got some more of them diss tracks?
Insane.
Got some more of them diss tracks.
Insane. On crack is crazy.
But yeah. And then I like, even with that, like I could, because I'm off or my schedule is a little different in the summer, like it was convenient for me for it to have happened in the summer when I really could. I'm thankful that it happened when I could dedicate as much time as I wanted to it, as opposed to like catching up. That was good. That was good to me. That was just really, really heavy in a weird way. Like I think that beef was bigger than just those two, and it was really engaging in a way. So what do you all see in your year? Anything stick out?
One thing that I could say for because I've been looking at my replays for the past since they started essentially, and so Lucky Day, like Painted, was definitely one of the reasons why I listened to it so much. I just really love that album so much. I think it came out like 2019, and it was just such a serendipitous moment for me anyway, because I didn't even know who he was. Like I think I heard Karma or one song by him. Like I think he did a video for it, and then next thing I know, like the next week the album came out, and I just remember that year I just kept listening to it over and over again. So every single year he's shown up in my replay because I just keep going back to that album, because it's just, to me, it's like really a perfect album, and I just love that album so much. So I say that to say, like, that album or albums that I have discovered in the past keep showing up in my replays just because they are that good of an album. So
Quality Whitney, over quantity.
Yeah, there you go.
What about you, 8? Sorry.
I don't know that I understand the question.
Yeah, so do you see how, if you're in the replay, they have your stuff kind of broken down by month to month?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I need to get in the replay. It just replay is broken down month to month.
You see it?
Yeah. Maybe. Okay.
So well, what do you think? So looking at who your top artists were,
okay,
do they speak to the kind of year that you've had? Like, can you understand why you was listening to certain stuff?
Yes, Yes. I can say for sure with like Erica Badu, she makes me think. And especially with the episode we did on Bag Lady, like that was with me hard. Like that was, I would, like I said, it takes me about 36 minutes sometime to get to work. I could play that the entire time.
You got it down to a science.
I'm just like, wait, did she say what exactly is a Ziploc bag lady? And so then I go there, like, so that so that was just so it speaks and it feeds me like spiritually, and then like Destiny's Child, of course, is just forever, and I just love them, and it's just it feels good. Sometimes I need to say Beyonce Coleon. Like I have to say the Writers on the Wall intro. You know what I mean? Like I just need to do that, and it'll just feel good. Same with Beyonce.
Yeah.
And the feelings with love and all that be like Faith Evans and Usher, because like There Goes My Baby is going to give every time. There she go. It'll be those moments. So just to feel those different emotions. So yeah, so okay, so maybe I do understand the question a little taste.
You do. Do y'all buy music?
No.
What does that mean?
I just like stream all my music.
Where do you buy it from?
What does it mean to buy me? So they got the iTunes store. They still have it. So you can actually buy an album for $9.99 or $11.99, whatever the case.
The only thing that I buy is Audibles, because I love Audible. So that's like I got a notification yesterday, like you have 2 credits. I'm like, I have not read a book in the month of December.
Also,
so like that's all that I buy.
If you have Spotify, audiobooks are in there. It's wrapped on in there. So you can listen to up to, I think it's 15 or 20 hours per month, which you figure a book might be 8 hours or 10 hours or something. So so yeah, it's actually
So do you pay for this Spotify? I don't know. Do you pay for this Spotify?
You pay for this Spotify thing?
This one I do not. Me and my dad are on this one, and he like, well, you can have an account if you want to. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. But if he ever kicked me off, then I would pay for my own Spotify, because I do like the audiobooks. And I did have Audible for a second, but it was getting, I was like, so I can only get 2 books. Like I can only, and I guess the whole thing is
2 books, because you get the way that mine is, I only get 1. But I only get 1 book.
That was my complaint with Audible. Yeah. Like it wasn't user friendly for me.
I didn't. Yeah.
I do Apple for books too.
Oh, you do Apple for audiobooks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. So you just buy the book.
Yeah, that's the only place where I buy books. Like I don't buy music. I don't buy music. I mean, there has to be. I have done it, but I just don't understand the point of it. Like, if it's not really just about supporting the artist, okay,
right?
I get it.
That's the biggest point.
I also can.
I pay in streams. I pay in streams. I give all my money in streams.
Exactly.
Yeah, even like one song. It just makes the numbers are so big that you just feel like your one little stream is not. It don't matter. Like, why would I buy it? Why would I buy it when you're giving it to me for free?
And why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Exactly. Like all I gotta do is type in whatever
what
I
does
want.
That really mean?
Mostly there. Child, it mean.
I'm sorry. I just that quick. See that quick.
Come back.
Okay. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? That mean having sex.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
That mean having sex? Oh my God.
That's so funny. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Are there any thank you. Do you have any recommendations of stuff from your replay or anything that you like listen to a lot that you don't think many people listen to but could benefit from listening to? Like you say, Erica Badu, she's a great one.
Okay.
To just kind of listen and sit with.
I have like and so now I'm looking at my top songs. The number 1 is Safe Within Your Arms by Salt. SAULT. And that one's at 75 plays. And then I have Richard Smallwood at 56 plays for Total Praise, because you are the source. And then immediately after, we have Kitty Cat by Beyonce.
Duality.
Naturally.
With Miss Beyonce gets 56 plays of Kitty Cat. And then following that, we're going to get 47 plays of Cozy by Beyonce. Been down, been up. And then we're going to wrap it up with Alien Superstar by Beyonce at 47 plays. So yeah, so we got
I'm the bar. That's what she said.
That's a balance. I am the bar. I am the bar.
Whip.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So like play some shit that feel good. Stuff that feel good. You're gonna play find what feels good to you, because sometimes you need a good cry, sometimes you want to turn up, sometimes you want to just feel chill and like so those are my recommendations for me feeling those things. So it would just be not so much about the songs, but just the concept, like find something that serves you, because you can have that, and I know people always say the natural community always tell you like AirPods are bad and the radiations and all those things, but we do it right. And I actually asked my parents for something for Christmas. So that's the truth. Hello, I have on headphones now, but it just works. It's just something that works for me. So that would be my suggestion, based on my playlist and my experience.
Brian.
For me, I really love a good album, no skips. So that's what I try to focus on. Like, I feel like when we were buying music and stuff, I got this from my dad, kind of like a bad habit where he would, if it was 10 songs, he would have like 4. Because really he was trying to like save room on the computer, because they had CDs, so he used to rip them to the computer, and this is back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So he was trying to save room. Right. So he was trying to save room and stuff like that. But I feel like you miss out on the artists. Like, they spent a long time doing this,
and it's a story.
Actually, give it a chance to do the whole album. You know what I'm saying? So, so give the music a chance. If you really like the artist and you believe in the artist, trust them to have come up with some really good stuff, and you might be surprised.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, I agree with that too. Sometimes it's a little hidden stuff in there that you just.
It is some deep cuts.
Y'all deep. Y'all some deep niggas. I love this. I really love this. Y'all some deep niggas.
You just whatever. Mine. I just think it's interesting how, like, as I look through my stuff, like I go into a place, like music puts me in a place of nostalgia. And that's like a feel good place for me. And so as I look back at my songs, like some of the stuff, like it puts me in that mindset that I was at that time. And that's kind of a detachment from where, like, it de-stresses me from the situation that I'm in now, where I could just be like, the better days were better than, like, and it, that's just a happy place for me. So,
can I feel you? Can I feel your cup, Queen? I also find myself playing Just Me and You. And I am preparing myself for the reception and what exactly I am supposed to do. Because it has to, and so that's the thing. So even when you talk about your music and stuff like that, like that's the part with me is when I hear that and it take me to a place, it'd be like, oh, this is gonna be so fun. And so we're gonna document this on this episode that we said this, because this is gonna be played at the reception.
It is.
And look at me, and everybody better take my picture. Take my picture.
No, a good song will put you in a good old place, right? And it'll make you. I agree. Never want to leave that place. So that's how. Oh,
never.
I'll
never. Listen.
That's it.
Miss Valencia.
But yeah, that was good. Let's if we could end, because we are over an hour already, but I'm enjoying this.
This is so good.
What song do you want to, like, what what are you looking forward to in 2025 from music? Like, is there any artist in particular you're looking to have something, or like any tour or something that you just ready for? Who you need something
I've been
from?
talking a lot. B, you can go first.
I didn't get my tickets, but I would really love to go to Kendrick and SZA next year.
Yeah,
Would love to go. Yeah,
and I'm just gonna believe that it's gonna work out. That we both
I
gonna be in
agree.
the building.
Yeah,
I agree.
and y'all gonna be sitting good.
Yeah,
Have a little
yeah.
package, get a little cocktail.
We're gonna be able to talk about it the same way we did this
The
summer
pop out.
for the pop out. That
Y'all
He was like,
was
"Who are these people? I don't know."
right. Well, you be knowing though. He was
I
like,
be
"Oh,
knowing a little bit.
that's little
Yeah.
homie Crip. Who
I don't even
homie
ask.
Right.
Y'all
Yeah, he
get
got some good
to
music.
going.
Lil
I'll be
homie
like,
Crip,
what?
Crip. Yeah, he from the church.
Right,
Yeah, he
Liz.
from the-
I do
Yeah.
not care that his uncle plays for
Lil homie Crip Crip
Beyonce.
is
I do
hilarious.
not care. I do not care.
That is funny to
Adrian, what
me.
you got? What you
That's
looking
funny.
forward to?
I think something that I've been like sitting with, and it's funny that you brought this question up, but like I've been sitting with just like the story of a project. And so like even when you think about and we can go back to it because I was just looking at the top albums, and a lot of my stuff is like Beyonce and Destiny's Child stuff because I feel like I appreciate like the version of Adrian that first heard Dangerously in Love project, and then now 38-year-old Adrian, all of those times and turns and twists and everything in between. And so now I'll be like, Beyonce's she's telling a story. That was something I got from Cowboy Carter. Like it wasn't my favorite, but I was like, she's telling the story. And like I want to give artists that opportunity. And so I just want to follow because like I even love like how y'all be talking about this Kendrick stuff. Like I know it's important. And like I've listened to the new project and it's great. But y'all, I'll be like, whoo, they are deep. Niggas is deep. Niggas is deep because I just be like, no, but like I love that that y'all have that respect for him as an artist. And so that's something I want to get into with just on my level. So like I want to follow a project of Ari Lennox. I love her. Like I want to follow that. I want to follow I would love to see a Kelly Rowland project. You know, just like a new one. Like I would love to see that from where she is now. You know, all those things. So just listening to the story, putting myself in a position to say, you know what, I hear. Like I heard Kendrick's story. I heard it, and I was like, whew.
Yeah, it was a story. It was a story for your ass.
If this world was mine, but. Yeah, so that would be mine. Just following the story, allowing artists to like being able to sit and say, you know what, I see what they're saying, get an understanding. Yeah, so that would be mine.
I think with all that's been happening, I do want to hear a Jay-Z project. You know, it's about time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get one every few years at this point. Like you know, he'll pop up on a feature here or there or something like that.
He gonna give us like 10-year gap. It won't be that long.
Even this a little hot topics, but like with all the stuff that's been happening with him, I want to hear what he has to say because he seems to be very direct in his communication, like how everybody could tell that was him. Actually,
he don't be addressing nothing.
You ain't nobody speaking for me, but you know, and so I just wonder how like open and transparent he'll be through music and like what he has to say at this stage of all the stuff that's happening.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I would want to see that.
I got something to add too.
Go ahead.
After I was just gonna say something that I'm looking forward to music wise. Now we're not gonna get no music from him, but he does have a movie coming out, documentary about his life, Luther Vandross.
Yeah,
so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I'm excited for that.
And I want you to make your point, but I do have a point after that too. But go ahead.
I really didn't have much more. So Jay-Z, I think I would want it's hard for me to really think of anybody else. I don't think I have anybody else.
That's a good one, bro.
So Jay-Z had an interview with Angie Martinez while ago. This probably like 8 years ago. And he was just saying she was like, "What do you and Beyonce be doing in the house?" And he was like, "Oh, we be having a ball. Like, we be listening to unreleased music and just be dancing to it and stuff." And it just kind of blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like when
I
Renaissance
want to
came out,
be there.
I'm like,
Yeah.
when Renaissance came out, I'm like, y'all just had this just listening to it. How does this is the question I have to artists, like, how does it feel to know that you just got a whip just before you like on this album? This is an unskippable album, whatever album it is, and you just like, these niggas don't even know what I'm about to drop. They don't even know. And like tours and like all this stuff just planned out. Like these niggas don't even know what's about to hit them.
That I think that's the straight up artistry of it. Is like that happens in any like form of art. Like you
That's
make
crazy.
something beautiful, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna drop this banger. Like stuff
Drop
like
this
that.
banger. Drop this banger.
Yeah.
To get back into the
Lisa.
Kendrick Lamar thing, the like what blows my mind is a day after Good Kid Mad City dropped and he was doing all of this stuff, literally a day after he started To Pimp a Butterfly. And those are two totally different albums. But it's just like the day after you turn in that one, you like, okay, yeah, we on to something else. That'd be like, what? Yeah, that's crazy to me. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's deep.
Is it safe to say that Kendrick had the best year in music?
And wasn't even trying to have it. Wasn't even trying to.
He stumbled upon it.
He just yeah. That nigga Kendrick said, if you a rapper, you need to keep 10 verses in your head that ain't nobody heard at all times. 10
That's why
verses.
he was doing them push-ups like that.
And listening to the whispers.
Yeah. Right.
He's but I talked to one of my homies that's a rapper, and he was like, yeah, that's regular. And I'm like, y'all niggas is crazy. You niggas are crazy.
Yeah, niggas is crazy. Niggas is deep because
women be shopping.
Women be shopping. Excuse me. I don't know that I can honestly say that yes, I believe that because I don't follow Kendrick as much as you guys do. But I will say that I have listened. Like I just listened to what was the name of the new project?
Gen X.
I listened to that like all the way, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And so I did that, but like I didn't before. So I'll say that he's popular. And that's what me being, again, not following him, the way that you guys follow him, but I'm just like, okay, but I do hear a buzz about him. So I noticed that this year for me with my experience with Kendrick Lamar's, music.
I think a safe second would be Doechii. Y'all listen to Doechii?
I don't.
I haven't listened to the album, but I've listened to I think the album before that, like I think before she was signed to TDE or right when she was going to sign, and I was like, oh yeah, she's different. She's really different. I'm like, that's a real artist right there.
I think she's in the right hands also. AJ, you gotta listen to some Doechii. I'm gonna send it to you.
I was gonna say, can you send me a little something?
Give her a chance. Look at us connecting over music.
I love that. I'm down. Like I said, I'm 36 minutes.
Or you should watch the Tiny Desk. She did a Tiny Desk that was really good.
Okay, I can get jiggy with that.
But yeah, just okay. The year in music, 2024. Thank y'all for playing along with your girl.
Yes, that was good.
Oh, for sure. It was amazing.
That was
I love to talk about music anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
That's
all right. So do y'all have any final thoughts or anything we need to wrap up with?
If y'all want to listen to a really good gospel album, definitely listen to Vincent Bohannon's Live in Dallas. It came out, what's this, 2024? So I think it came out last year, 2023. But just all the way through, just a true That's just true gospel choir. If you're looking for an album like that, but you don't want it to feel like, I don't know, too like old school or something like that, that's a
Listen
great
with your
contemporary
mask.
gospel album.
Can you send
Yeah,
me
if you
that?
don't want to, I definitely send it to you. I'll send it to both of y'all. Yeah. But some people like I like choir music, but I don't like when it get a little too. I don't know what's a good
Too
word for it.
choiry.
Yeah, it's a little too choiry. It's a little.
Like you don't
It's
want
a,
you want the flow.
yes.
Yeah.
I like contemporary everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah. That's a really great album though. If anybody's looking for a good gospel album, that's a really phenomenal gospel album. So yeah.
I'm excited for both.
Oh, can y'all before we leave, can y'all give us recommendations that maybe is an album that you can recommend that maybe not everybody has listened to or has listened to?
That's a good one. I mine is not really an album. It's like a podcast, still about music.
Oh, okay.
There was sorry, one called The Wonder of Stevie. Obviously, Stevie Wonder. I'm a huge fan. That I listened to, and before I was like preparing to go to the concert this past few weeks, and it goes through like the run that Stevie Wonder went on, like after
Wow.
like each episode is named after an album, right? So from
Okay.
1972 to 1976, Stevie Wonder did Music of My Mind, Talking Book, Inner Visions, Fulfilling This First Finale, Songs in the Key of Life, like all in like a
Jesus.
3 or 4 year period. And it's like
Jesus.
literally the best albums ever. Like if
Wow.
talk about just putting something on, like the genius in it. And then the podcast is basically like talking to different people that were around during the creative process of those things. It's really cool. It's a really cool listen. And like I'd be liking to see the more than just the music, and hearing like a Smokey Robinson talk about what it was like to be working
Wow.
with Stevie Wonder
That's
at that
crazy.
time. Like that's just something that I will always want to listen to. So it's called The Wonder of Stevie. It is a podcast. I listen to mine on Apple. But really cool listen. I enjoyed that. I think you guys should listen to it.
Nice. Adrian, what you got?
I think something that's always good when we think old school, or not old school, but like early 20s or whatever, teenage, whatever, depend, like the Songs in a Minor project and All That I Have by A. Marie, like those two, like listening to those now as an adult, it's just like, one, why was I listening to this? What was I going through that I thought this was okay to listen to? And then listening to it today, like, but it's still so good. Like it's so good. Like I don't care what happens, but like maybe again giving yourself the space to like unpack an album that you listen to. Like, yeah, I love this because it was the song to listen to when I was 18. But like, what was I really feeding my spirit, kind of thing, you know, from taking that in. So that would be my suggestion. Taking that with the old school albums, the All That I Have, and the
I get it.
Songs in the Minor, because I love that project. So good.
All right. Well, again, thank y'all. We gotta wrap up.
Yes.
So listen to your music, get in the right mindset, be careful of what you are putting into your portal. But take in some stuff that feels good to you overall.
Yes.
And that's what we plan on doing. So we'll be back next week. And
Lord say the same.
if the Lord say the same, that is so funny. When people say that, I feel like I always chuckle. But
because it is.
if the Lord say the same, you'll be actually decent and listen to us next week.
There we
Okay?
go. And you see what I
like
love
that.
this? Y'all
That's
niggas
also a
is
t-shirt.
deep.
I like that.
That is deep. These niggas
That's all
is
right.
deep. I'm
If
here
the
to
Lord
say,
say the same.
if the Lord say the same. Bye,
All
y'all.
right. Bye.
See y'all next time.